Through sim racing, I've met some amazing people. However, I've also crossed paths with some incredibly frustrating people as well. I've titled this video How to Make Friends and Influence People via Sim Racing, or aka How to Generate Romantic Inquiries via Sim Racing. Before I carry on, I need to flag the sarcasm alert. All of the content I discuss from this point on is highly sarcastic in nature. I need to flag this now, as there is a far larger chunk of people than you'd think who are unable to discern the tone of this video and how universally unpopular most of these things are. So to the one person who has subscribed to me so as they can click dislike within an hour of each video going up, please click the thumbs down now. If that isn't you, please click the thumbs up button, just so I know that you've seen it and they've seen it. Now that we've cleared those disclaimers, let's get into the things you can do to really send out those signals to the rest of the people in the community. First thing to do before hitting the track is to get your car looking good. If you're a road racer, you'll want one of these snazzy Red Bull paints. What this paint tells everyone is that you're hyper aggressive. You know you have a brake pedal, but you're also aware that using it is optional and not compulsory. You want everyone to know that you have the on-track passing aggression of a Max Verstappen or a Shane van Gisbergen. You may not have factored in that you don't have their incredible level of talent, but that's a minor detail. If you are more of a left turner, get a Dale Earnhardt Senior paint job. This will give the same vibe for the same reasons, and you will still be lacking the driving talent part of the paint job. On a more serious note, you can actually use this to your advantage. The reason I mainly run Monster Energy paint jobs is so as people will see the energy drink paint job and think I'm a bit aggressive, but not full-blown Red Bull aggressive. So they'll give me a bit of space to start until they see how much energy drink I've had. I drive the opposite of an energy drink paint job, but I just need to project that wild side to people who haven't raced me before. Now that we're looking good, hop into your official race session. Please note, don't practice beforehand, just hop in. Time to bring the riz with your best sim racing pickup lines. Key up the voice or text chat with some of these beauties and have the whole lobby fall in love with you. Can I get a mic check? It's been a while since I've checked the iRacing sporting code, but they may have changed the oval rules whereby someone actually has to say this in order for the race to be official. You'll hear it that often. Here for SR. Studies have shown that the person who types or says this is the one most likely to be involved in the wreck at turn 1. Does anyone have a setup? The perfect time to ask for the setup is just before the race, with zero time to practice it. Can't see how this could possibly go wrong and how you won't instantly adapt. You do have a Red Bull paint on after all, so some Verstappen magic must rub off. How much fuel do I need? Let everyone know you've paid zero attention to the details of your race and you haven't done any practice or looked at what might happen in the race. People love it when they're racing next to someone who is winging it. This next one is oval specific. Do you need brakes here? That's generally always asked on a track that will definitely need brakes, and if the question is being asked, the answer is always yes. And we have one that's got a few variations, but it's something along the lines of, I just bought this car and track, so I'll just be down the back taking it easy. Firstly, congratulations on your purchases, and I hope they bring you a lot of enjoyment. Secondly, there is a reason that solo test drive, AI racing, and open practice sessions are available. They are there for people to learn cars and tracks without causing mayhem in official race sessions. So by this stage, you've tried out some of your best pickup lines and dazzled the rest of the lobby. Now we're into qualifying, and the key here to earn the admiration and respect of everyone else is to not run any laps and completely ignore the blue button that would normally be down here that says ready to race. Just sit there and let the time run down. In today's hectic world and goldfish attention spans, we all love to just wait for no reason before moving to the race session. Just watch how much fun this can be. Simply brilliant. And think about it, we can do this for minutes, all thanks to you. Once in the race session, there are several key things to try to incorporate into your race. Firstly is to get on the mic and give a running commentary on everything you see or think about. The less relevant it is to the race, the better. Beware though, as others may also try this strategy. If they do, make sure you exert your dominance and create an argument with them or talk over the top of them. Let everyone know you are the true alpha of the room and that your thoughts and comments are more important than anyone else's. There's no quicker way to get the respect of your fellow drivers. In the early stages of the race, keep your eyes on the mirror in case someone tries to pass you. If they do, block the ever-loving shit out of them. It's early in the race, and who knows how you'll be able to get back past them over the next 80 to 90% of the race. That's hardly any time at all. Also, fighting over 13th place and 5th split Indy next is crucial. You hold on to that spot because old mate Roger Penske will be sliding into your DMs after the race. He loves a driver with a bit of fight in him. They can teach the pace, but they can't teach that attitude. The next thing to consider is this black box down here in the bottom right that can display what's known as the relative, or where other cars are on track relative to you. We have two options if we want to be the man. First option is to have it there but ignore it. The second is to remove it from your screen so as you can't even cheat a look at it. This is crucial for two reasons. If we go off track, we need to remember that we paid for the track and we're going to use it. We can drive onto the track when we want and how we want. Obviously, the optimal line to re-enter the track is 90 degrees. Like so.
There's an incident ahead.
Can you even believe those guys? They weren't watching where they were going, and they're going to get protested. Obviously, in a real race, you would need to broadcast that you're about to protest people when they have made contact with you, regardless of their cause of incident. This is because, as we all know, we won't be at fault. We are the most respected and best racer in the lobby after learning these tips. The second reason that ignoring the relative is good is because you can race every single car. Details like what lap other cars are on and whether you are lapping someone or they are lapping you are irrelevant. You have a right to race just the same as them. So if you can practice your blocking and dive bombing on a gaggle of cars that have come up on you, all the better. So the race is over, and unfortunately, due to the rest of the lobby being jealous of you and the game being rigged against you, sometimes the results won't quite go as they should. So what you need to do now is hop into the forums. This is where the community gather to share tips and tricks, discuss schedules for future seasons, or how to improve the game. Who better than yourself to educate the rest of the community? Please proceed to give lengthy dissertations on why the physics of cars are wrong, and be sure to correct anyone's opinions that doesn't align with your 100% correct opinion. We're here to educate and assist the ignorant masses, remember? Ensure that you insert yourself into schedule discussions and berate the community managers and community who have voted for tracks that do not align with your expectations or desires. These poor souls don't know what tracks are good for them, and you better hammer it home to them with repetition until they understand how to manage the track selection properly and choose the tracks you approve of. It would be even more community-minded of you to do this for series that you don't even participate in and have no intention to participate in. That is your selfless duty to try and lift the rest of the community up to your level. Maybe once this happens, the racing on track might start to improve around here. It might take you quite some time, and you may find you need to spend more and more time in the forums and try to convert more and more people. That's the finish of my sarcastic rant. Please note, I've only been on iRacing for 7 years, so this video is not a definitive list of everything you can do to annoy people in the game. By all means, if I'm missing key ideas or triggers, post them in the comments down below. I look forward to seeing some of the things that annoy you guys, and potentially people might even see some of these things and realize by the comments that perhaps they could cut back on some of this stuff, or even start using their relative box while on track. Miracles can happen. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.